Yo, what's up, guys? Today is the 6th day of the Chicago Bulls training camp. Definitely stay tuned for today's video. There's a bunch of big Chicago Bulls news in it and a little bit of highlights that I'm going to throw up. Definitely check out all my past videos. If you guys missed them, I've been posting every day covering training camp and all that. Also, if you guys are Bulls fans and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any uploads that I post. But yeah, let's just jump right into today's video because, like I said, there's a lot of big news. Yo guys, so by the time I'm editing and recording this video, the Chicago Bulls just signed someone, so I'm just going to put this in the video as well. We have signed Simi Shittu. The Bulls are at their maximum 20 contracts for training camp. This is nothing more, just like a training camp invite. But either way, he did play for the Chicago Bulls G League team. So that's cool to see that the Bulls just brought him up, to practice with our guys for like a week or whatever. But yeah, either way, that's cool. I'm happy with that signing or whatever, like training camp invite. And the first player to talk to the media today was Garrett Temple. Some big news came out today, and he said he tested positive for COVID last Saturday. And of course, he hasn't practiced with the Chicago Bulls yet. He is in Chicago, but he is quarantining in his hotel room. And new Bulls guard Garrett Temple was talking about Zach LaVine, and he said, I think Zach LaVine is a budding superstar. I do as well. I can't wait to just see Zach LaVine pretty much blossom this season coming up. I expect a huge season from him. And like I said, he said Zach LaVine is a budding superstar, and he also said, I love Wendell Carter Jr. And he also said one of the reasons why, Garrett Temple signed with the Bulls is because he has always been a huge fan of Chicago. I really don't see much people saying that, but you love to hear it, even though it's, I'd say, a small free agent signing. Either way, you love to hear that. But either way, prayers up for Garrett Temple. Hopefully he's okay. I saw that he said he's past most of the symptomatic stages, so he's fine for the most part right now. I'm sure he's just chilling alone in his hotel room. I hope he stays safe, hope he's healthy and everything. But other than that, that is some big news that did shock me. I didn't expect any of the Bulls to test positive, but I guess it did make sense. I didn't see him in any of the training camp videos or whatever. But officially today is the first day of group practice of training camp, and Temple, he'll have to pass all the safety procedures and such. It's roughly a 12-day process if it's smooth to return, and he's already 9 days in. So, like I said, he is in Chicago, quarantining, and he most likely got it from a family member. He said, his wife and son have tested negative, so that's good to hear. And Garrett Temple hopes to join the Bulls in practice this Wednesday after testing positive, of course. That's good to see. In 3 days, he'll be back with the Bulls practicing and such. So hopefully he stays good. Hopefully everything goes well. I hope he's doing well and all that. And this next topic about Garrett Temple really surprised me. Garrett Temple says it was Billy Donovan who called him to tell him the Bulls were interested in him in this offseason and in free agency. So it appears Billy Donovan, who coached Temple back in college, he had a key role in the Bulls main free agent signing this offseason. So that's pretty interesting. I do like Garrett Temple. I believe he'll be a solid backup veteran, just a good 3-and-D type player off the bench. And more than just the Billy Donovan connection, Garrett Temple's connections to the Chicago Bulls is even deeper than that. He knows Arcidiacono from his rookie season in Houston. He knows Billy Donovan from the LSU Florida days and said Billy Donovan personally called him during free agency. He also knows Tomas Satoransky and Otto Jr. from the days they played together in Washington. And he also said he is very confident the Bulls can make some noise this year. I do as well. We just need to stay healthy, honestly. And then, this kind of surprised me. Zach LaVine and Billy Donovan talked to the media again, so that's cool to see. And Zach LaVine was talking about Coach Billy Donovan, and he said he's very vocal, very straight up. He brings a winning attitude, and he's making sure our practices are very competitive, so that's good to hear. That's just everything Jim Boylen wasn't in practice. He wasn't straight up. He was a liar, And it's just good that the Bulls, if you guys checked out my last video, definitely check that one out if you missed it. The Bulls are changing their defense, so they're not blitzing on pick and rolls, and we're not going to be switching, which Jim Boylen's defense was all about. Thank God the Bulls are stopping that, because that just, it didn't help our Bulls defense. It drained our guys, made them really tired by the end of the game, and then teams just abused it during the end of the game to win and beat us easily. And then, like I said, Zach LaVine talked to the media, and they asked how he and Coby White will like work together in the backcourt. And Zach LaVine said there isn't a set. He's a 1, he's a 2. You know, I think Coby will be the primary ball handler. You know, Billy Donovan and Coby have both came out and said that. So that's good to see. I believe this backcourt is going to be scary. If they're both hot on the same night, you know, knocking down anything they're shooting, I feel like it's going to be really hard to beat the Chicago Bulls this year. And Garrett Temple, back on him, he also talked about Patrick Williams. And he said, I think Patrick Williams is going to be a really, really good player. If he reaches his full potential, watch out. I do as well. The kid has so much potential. The sky is the limit. I'm so high on this kid. And Garrett Temple also said he was the sleeper in the draft. You know, that is bold to say if the Bulls got a sleeper with the number 4th overall pick. And then this final statement is so true that, you know, even myself, I kind of turned on Arcidiacono. I wasn't happy with the pick at first. You know, Garrett Temple said Arcidiacono has an eye for talent. It's true, man. This guy has drafted nothing but studs no matter what. You know, I'm behind Arcidiacono 100%. You know, I posted many videos of Patrick Williams working out, and he just has so much potential. I just hope he can, of course, work on it, develop, and become the superstar that the Chicago Bulls need. And Billy Donovan talked about Patrick Williams as well today, and he said, I've been really impressed with Patrick Williams defensively. He certainly has a lot of tools that's going to be important for us. You know, I hope the Bulls are giving him a minimum of like 20 to 25 minutes a game no matter what. You know, he just turned 19. He's like the 2nd youngest player in the draft. He's going to need time to just adjust, even though it's going to be hard for him in the NBA. He needs to be out there no matter what. If the Bulls are winning or losing, no matter what, this season is really about developing, you know, our whole roster and especially Patrick Williams. And Zach LaVine also said he has been studying Billy Donovan's playbook. You know, that's good to hear. And Zach LaVine also said, I know what I bring to the table. I'm one of the hardest working guys. I agree, man. If you guys watched one of my past videos, I was talking about Zach LaVine's trainer literally told him that he had to take a day or 2 off because he was training every day. And if he can continue to do that this offseason, he was just going to hurt himself. And Zach LaVine also said, I'll do whatever to win. I want to be the greatest in all aspects of the game. At the end of the day, I just want to win. You know, that's great to hear. And Billy Donovan then talked about Zach LaVine, and he said, Zach LaVine is a great team guy, very gifted player. I've really enjoyed him a lot. He is a really good person. And I've also seen that head coach Billy Donovan really likes the way the Bulls rookie Patrick Williams has been playing on defense. And he's also been really impressed with the on-ball defense from Zach LaVine. You know, you love to hear that, even though it's just training camp. You know, Zach LaVine has gotten better every season on defense, and the fans just, they don't really like to credit him, even though he has gotten better. You know, that's good to see as well. And Billy Donovan also said everyone practiced today, but of course Garrett Temple. That's good to see that every Chicago Bulls player other than him as well. And Billy Donovan lastly said Patrick Williams, while acknowledging the increased pace and speed of the NBA, is picking things up quickly and physically, has shown ability to hang with our players. You know, that's good to see, since it was like this whole offseason's been a mess. It was just a quick flip around. You know, no summer camp. Pretty much only 1 week of training camp just for him to meet the Bulls, train with us, learn the playbook and everything like that. But everything coming out of the Bulls training camp has looked like positivity. I'm really excited for this season coming up. Definitely check all my past videos I've been posting every day covering the Bulls training camp. I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick little update video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.